The air in Portsmouth was thick with summer haze when the group stepped aboard the HMS Victory. They'd come for a simple historical tour. Nelson, Trafalgar, heroism in oak and iron. But history, as they soon discovered, was still very much alive. It began below deck. A low groan echoed down the timber-bird hallway, and suddenly the visitors saw them, the phantoms in threadbare uniforms, wide-eyed and desperate. Sailors from the 1700s stumbled through the passage, clutching cutlasses and flintlocks, faces smeared with powder, mouths murmuring names of battles lost to time. They looked right through the visitors, wild and confused, as if seeing enemies in unfamiliar garb. The air grew unbearably thick, rum, bitter tobacco smoke, and the acrid tang of gunpowder hung like a fog. It clung to their clothes, their throats, their very skin. Some tried to leave, but the door they'd entered was gone. The lanterns overhead flickered, casting moving shadows that didn't match the guests' movements. Suddenly the ghosts charged. Spectral boots thudded on the deck with impossible weight. The visitors ran, pursued by the hollering of men who believed they were under siege. "To arms?" one bellowed. "They've boarded us." Another, an officer by his worn epaulets, lifted a ghostly sword that hummed with past violence. They stumbled into the ship's canteen, then silence. Everything stopped. The air was still, no ghosts, no screams. Just the museum furniture, plastic safety signs, and the distant hum of a fridge. But none dared leave. Together they crept up toward the wheelhouse, hearts pounding like war drums. And there it was, the great ship's wheel, turning violently as if against a phantom tide. The whole ship groaned and pitched, though the harbor outside remained still. Whispers echoed in every corner. "We won't surrender, we won't surrender." And then laughter. Below, through the creaking floorboards, they heard the sounds of drunken celebration, ghostly sailors toasting victory, slurring sea shanties and banging tankards, as if Trafalgar had just been won. The group fled, stumbling off the ship one by one. The air outside was cleaner, but none of them spoke a word. They say if you listen closely at dusk with your nose to the breeze, you'll smell the rum, and you'll hear the celebration of men who never quite left the battle.